Finding the right woman for a Sigma man requires a thorough examination of the nature of Sigma men and the qualities that make a woman their ideal partner. Sigma men are often characterized by their unique characteristics: independence, self-reliance, and a desire for solitude. They operate outside of traditional social hierarchies and value their place and uniqueness. This makes it very difficult to find a good partner that matches their lifestyle and emotional needs, especially when conventional definitions of ideal are used. To understand why, consider the unique characteristics of the Sigma male. This means that they are not influenced by social expectations or norms, which means that the circumstances surrounding their best friend may not be the same for them. Sigma men are often thoughtful and value deep and meaningful relationships more than superficial traits. They thrive in environments where they have the opportunity to explore their interests and passions without being constrained by the strictures of traditional relationships. In this context, the search for the ideal woman goes beyond traditional factors such as physical attractiveness, social skills, or conventional notions of compatibility. However, it is important to understand what makes a perfect woman for a man with a Sigma personality. Being perfect for a Sigma person isn't about looking good on paper or fitting a standard checklist. He needs to be someone who understands and respects her need for independence while being able to connect with her on an emotional and psychological level. This partner should be comfortable with alone time and not afraid of their need for personal space. Moreover, the concept of perfection in this case is less about fulfilling all the traditional criteria and more about finding someone who complements his life and values. It includes a deep respect, tolerance, and appreciation for the individual. Basically, while a Sigma man may not be looking for a partner who embodies the ideal, he is looking for someone who brings out the best in him. He can share meaningful relationships and stay true to his freedom. They are also the Sigma man, and the concept of perfection to check. If there is a perfect woman for a Sigma man, it is important to first consider the factors involved to the perfect woman and how they correspond to the characteristics of Sigma men. Characteristics of the ideal woman. Traditionally, an ideal woman could be described as a combination of the following characteristics: physical beauty, a beautiful body, and beautiful figure. Comprehension, the ability to participate in meaningful discussions. Courage, courageous behavior. Friendship, the ability to navigate simple social situations. While these characteristics are important, Sigma men often look beyond surface characteristics. They are looking for something deeper about their situation. Sigma male preferences. Sigma males are usually attracted to people unique. They prefer women who have their own lives and interests, not rely on them for emotional or social fulfillment. Unique and bold, women who stand up for themselves and are not afraid to be themselves. Unique, someone who attracts attention through originality, not just beauty. A woman who meets these criteria is seen as ideal for a Sigma male, even if she does not conform to traditional ideals. Characteristics of the best match for Sigma men. 1. Independence. Sigma people value their space and independence. They want a partner who can grow on their own without needing constant attention or approval too. Intelligence and sense of humor. A woman who can engage in intellectual discussions and humor is very attractive to Sigma men. Appreciate a friend who can stimulate their mind. 3. Confidence and great attitude. Women who are confident and strong are more attracted to Sigma men. They prefer someone who is confident and able to handle emotions and difficult conversations. 4. Clarity and patience. Sigma men may need space and time to rejuvenate. A woman who understands this need and is patient will be better for them. 5. Emotional depth and love. While independence is key, a Sigma man also needs someone who can provide care and emotional support and show depth and love. Honesty in relationships. Perfect wife for Sigma men. Yes, so is woman, but to find her we may have to look beyond the traditional. He may not fit the mold of perfection, but he does have the perfect qualities of Sigma man's values. Thinking outside the box. The ideal woman for a Sigma man may not always meet all the criteria of an ideal X, but she does satisfy his desire for location, specificity, and cognitive integration. Compatibility over reality. Sigma men are less concerned with finding the perfect partner and more focused on finding someone who understands and complements their unique lives and their emotional needs. Conclusion: in short, even though the idea of a perfect woman for a Sigma male may not be as traditional as it sounds, they can still be a compatible partner. This friendship is not limited by conventional definitions of idealism, but embraces the qualities that best suit the unique personality of the Sigma male. Such a woman will know exactly what it means to interact with a man who values independence and self-reliance above all else. He respects her need for personal space and knows that her alone time is not a reflection of depression, but an important part of her life. This understanding is very important because it allows him to rekindle his feelings by following her without being pressured by the needs of the relationship. At the same time, it joins him in the mind and brings to the table a lot of knowledge, understanding, and depth to match. Emotional stimulation is an important part of maintaining a dynamic and satisfying relationship with a Sigma male. Emotional depth is also important. The right woman for a Sigma man not only provides support and understanding, but also contributes to the relationship and his emotional landscape. He can provide the love, care, and level of emotional maturity that promotes a meaningful relationship without overpowering his need for independence. It's a delicate but necessary balance. She needs to be emotional and confident in herself to handle her individuality. Successful relationship with a Sigma person requires mutual understanding, patience, and the ability to strike a balance between personal space and communication. It means knowing when to give him space and when to step in, knowing how to navigate the tides of near and far. It also includes the willingness to adapt and compromise while maintaining a sense of self. In the end, the right woman for a Sigma man is someone who can accept him for who he is, different and all, and support a relationship that fulfills and respects and his desire for freedom. He becomes a friend who knows that a deep and meaningful relationship does not require closeness, but thrives on trust, mutual respect, and commitment to growth. In this relationship, both partners share opportunities with each other while spending time together in ways that enrich their lives. Of course, finding the right woman for a Sigma male is more than just following a checklist of characteristics. Building a relationship that respects his individuality and at the same time creates a deep and lasting bond. The best choice for a Sigma male is someone who has this balance and is thoughtful and intelligent, creating a relationship that is dynamic and stable.